What if I told you that the cure for a broken heart isn't ice cream or revenge fantasies, but a boarding pass to somewhere you've never been? Today we're diving into the most therapeutic destinations on Earth that'll make you forget why you were crying in the first place. So pack those tears in your suitcase because we're about to discover how altitude can fix your attitude. You know that feeling when your world feels like it's crumbling around you? Whether it's that person who shattered your heart into a million pieces or that soul-crushing boss who treats you like you're invisible, sometimes the only solution is to literally rise above it all. And I'm not talking about some cheesy motivational poster wisdom here. I'm talking about the scientifically proven magic that happens when you change your environment completely. There's something almost mystical about airports. The moment you step into that departure terminal, you're already transforming. You're no longer the person dealing with drama back home. You become a traveler, an explorer, someone with possibilities stretching out like runways in every direction. But where should you go when your heart needs healing and your soul needs rescuing? Let's start with the ultimate reset destination, Bali, Indonesia. Picture this: you're sitting on a cliff overlooking emerald rice terraces, and the biggest decision you have to make is whether to get a coconut massage or try that yoga class at sunrise. Bali doesn't just change your scenery, it changes your entire perspective on what matters. The Balinese concept of time moves differently here. Rushing doesn't exist. Stress becomes this foreign concept you vaguely remember from another life. The temples scattered across this island aren't just beautiful backdrops for your photos. They're reminders that there's something bigger than your current problems. When you're watching the sunset from Tanah Lot Temple, your ex's text messages suddenly seem as insignificant as they actually are. The spiritual energy here isn't some tourist marketing gimmick. It's real, and it seeps into your bones whether you're ready for it or not. But maybe you need something more dramatic, more transformative. Iceland might sound like an unusual choice for emotional healing, but hear me out. This country is literally being born from the earth through volcanic activity. If that's not a metaphor for personal transformation, I don't know what is. You can soak in geothermal hot springs while snow falls around you, creating this surreal contrast that makes you feel like you're on another planet. The northern lights in Iceland don't care about your relationship status or your career frustrations. They dance across the sky in colors that don't have names, reminding you that beauty exists independent of human drama. There's something profoundly healing about standing under an aurora display, realizing you're witnessing a cosmic phenomenon that's been happening for millions of years. Your problems suddenly feel appropriately sized. For those seeking complete cultural immersion, Japan offers a different kind of therapy. The Japanese concept of forest bathing, or shinden-yoku, isn't just a trendy wellness buzzword. It's a legitimate practice of mindfully connecting with nature that's been scientifically proven to reduce stress hormones. Walking through bamboo groves in Kyoto or climbing Mount Fuji forces you to be present in ways that your normal life never demands. Japanese culture also embraces the beauty of imperfection through the concept of wabi-sabi. Those cracks in your heart? They're not flaws to hide. They're part of your story, like the golden veins in kintsugi pottery. Japan teaches you to find beauty in brokenness, which is exactly what you need when you're putting yourself back together. Now, if you're more of an adrenaline heals everything type, New Zealand should be your destination. This country was literally designed for people who need to remember they're capable of incredible things. Bungee jumping off the Kawarau Gorge Bridge or skydiving over Queenstown doesn't just give you an endorphin rush. It rewires your brain to understand that if you can leap off a platform with nothing but a cord attached to your ankles, you can definitely handle whatever that toxic person threw at you. The landscapes in New Zealand are so dramatic they feel fictional. Standing at Milford Sound, surrounded by fjords and waterfalls, you realize that nature has been creating masterpieces long before humans learned to break hearts. The scale of beauty here puts your problems into perspective without making you feel small. Instead, you feel connected to something magnificent. For the soul that needs gentle healing rather than dramatic transformation, the Greek islands offer a different prescription. Sandorini's blue and white architecture against the Aegean Sea creates a color palette that seems designed to calm anxiety. Time moves differently when you're watching fishing boats return at sunset while sipping wine that tastes like sunshine. Greek culture celebrates life in ways that make you remember joy as a choice. The locals have this incredible ability to find reasons to celebrate even on ordinary Tuesdays. Dancing until dawn in Mykonos or sharing meze with strangers in Crete reminds you that connection and happiness are still possible, even after heartbreak. But perhaps you need complete solitude to process everything. The Faroe Islands offer isolation that feels therapeutic rather than lonely. These 18 islands between Iceland and Norway provide landscapes so raw and beautiful they force introspection. Hiking to hidden waterfalls accessible only by foot gives you time to think without the noise of modern life drowning out your inner voice. The weather in the Faroe Islands changes every 10 minutes, which becomes a perfect metaphor for emotional healing. Storms pass. Sunshine returns. Nothing stays the same forever, including pain. For those who need to remember their own strength, Morocco provides challenges that build confidence. Navigating the souks of Marrakesh or riding camels through the Sahara Desert pushes you outside comfort zones in the best possible way. Every successfully negotiated price or conquered sand dune reminds you that you're more capable than whoever made you doubt yourself. The desert silence in Morocco is profound. When you're camping under stars that seem close enough to touch, surrounded by sand dunes that shift with every wind, you realize how temporary everything really is, including heartbreak. Thailand offers yet another healing approach through its incredible food scene and Buddhist influences. Street food tours in Bangkok or cooking classes in Chiang Mai engage all your senses in ways that ground you in the present moment. When you're learning to balance sweet, sour, salty, and spicy flavors, you're also learning that life's complexity can create something beautiful. The key to therapeutic travel isn't just changing your location. It's choosing destinations that challenge you to grow, that remind you of your own resilience, or that simply give you space to breathe without judgment. Every destination offers different medicine for different wounds. The important thing is recognizing that sometimes the best response to life's challenges isn't fighting or fixing or analyzing. Sometimes it's simply leaving, at least temporarily, and remembering who you are when nobody else's opinion matters. So whether your heart needs mending or your spirit needs adventure, remember that somewhere in the world, there's a place waiting to help you heal. Pack those tears if you need to, but make sure to leave room in your suitcase for all the joy you're about to discover. If this inspired you to book your next therapeutic getaway, hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing travel destinations that'll transform your perspective and heal your soul.